I don't believe you. And let me just tell you why I don't believe you. If a program has been ordered and you're sick and they tell you, oh, we need to see you today, what you tell them is like, I'm sorry, I think I have COVID. I can't see you today. I'm very interested in your program and I know the judge has ordered and I want to be in it. But instead, you didn't do that. So don't come to me telling me stories that make absolutely no sense. Nobody does that in the real world. So when I order something, you need to follow through. If you don't want to follow through, let us know. We'll move on to the next person. I do remember the names and faces of everybody that I sent to prison. But if you wish to go to prison and be done with this, I will send you. And guess what? I'll move on to the next person and see if they would like to be in programs that are presented for them.
Today we're in Judge Boyd's courtroom with a defendant who showed up ready to argue with thin air. The judge lays out crystal clear orders, and this lady treats them like spam mail. Straight to the trash. It's not even defiance with a purpose. It's just picking a fight for sport. And here's the problem. Judges can hold you in contempt on the spot. One more eye roll and she could be in cuffs before lunch. Honestly, the whole thing feels less like court and more like a speed run on how to ruin your own case. You almost want to ask, does she hate the judge, or does she just hate herself enough to blow everything up? Would you risk jail time just to prove a point to the person holding the gavel? Let's dive in and watch.
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 1983, State of Texas versus Ashley Draper Ward. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? For the defense?
Christopher Simpkins.
And are you Miss Ashley Draper Ward?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So you entered a plea of guilty. The judge found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is recommending community supervision. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
No, Your Honor, but we're okay with proceeding anyway because we are recommending release.
All right, defense? All right, any objections to the PSI report?
None, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, I believe she's motivated, she'll be successful, and she understands that she faces severe repercussions if she does not live up to her obligations. But that's what she followed the bargaining agreement.
All right, Ms. Ward, do you have any family support?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, who's your support system?
My grandmother's.
All right. And do you have any children?
3.
Okay, what are their ages?
5, 6, and 8.
And who are they with?
My mother-in-law.
And have you had any CPS cases in regards to them?
No.
When's the last time you had contact with them?
Before I was incarcerated.
So how did it come to be that your mother-in-law had custody of them?
My first incarceration, she took custody while I was incarcerated.
Okay.
And can you step up to the microphone?
All right. This is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to a $500 fine. That's going to be probated.
Okay.
4 years deferred adjudication in states you may continue to confer. There's going to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order you to complete parenting classes.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm sorry, Ms. Ethel, if you could move so probation can, yeah. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's going to be anger management.
Yes, ma'am.
She's going to remain in custody for her Tacoma exam. And they say that's scheduled at August 22nd.
Yes.
And we'll follow those, what their recommendations are. If for some reason she's not accepted, then we're going to do a referral to Center for Healthcare Services. You're going to need to sign a release for any type of medical treatment that you're receiving. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be regular UAs, proof of employment or SSI within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits, one time per month until she receives her case manager. And that's the case manager for mental health. Sorry, just let me check one thing. And also, let's do a referral to felony drug court.
Judge Boyd lays it out plain. Report regularly, take anger management, and keep it together. But let's be real, she is not doing any of that. Watching her nod along is like watching someone sign up for a gym membership they know they'll never use. Those conditions sound simple, but they are really just a test. It's basically, can you act like a functioning adult for once? Or are you ready to blow it up? And here's the kicker, the court keeps receipts. Every skipped class, every missed check-in, it all stacks up on the record. When probation violations hit, they usually hit harder than the original sentence. And with anger management orders, it's not even about therapy, it's about proof of compliance. Judges hate when people waste court resources pretending. The problem here? She's way too smug to even notice. This isn't her pulling one over on the court. It's her handing them evidence. At this point, it's not if she fails, it's when. So now the only question is, what excuse is she going to throw out next?
And we can also do a referral to mental health court and let mental health court know that if she is accepted into mental health court, the court will entertain a motion for new trial because they'll only accept her if she does not have an open probation case. And the reason why I'm doing that, I think that they will be able to address any issues you have weekly more than this court is able to do. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. State, are you going to have any objections if mental health court were to accept her to for a motion for new trial?
Not at this time.
All right. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Judge.
All right. Is there anything else you need in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Don't use your mental health issues as an excuse. Do you understand? I understand mental health, but you were involved in a dangerous situation that could have ended very badly for you. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And what's up with all the names? Whose names?
My kids.
Hmm?
My kids.
All right. I always tell people, if you're going to put a name on your body, children, mom is usually a safe bet, not your significant other. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. If you need anything, you feel like they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What's in your ear?
Earplugs.
I'm sorry. Oh, earplugs. Well, how are you able to hear with earplugs?
They're not very good.
Okay. How does she get earplugs at the jail, or do they make those? Okay. So here's the thing. I know at the jail, people make a lot of things, but all of that is considered contraband, and it'll get you in trouble at the jail. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. All right. You have a choice today. Here's your choice. And these are the only two choices you have. You're either going to felony drug court, or you can, the state will file a motion to revoke. I'll hear the motion to revoke. And if I find that the allegations in the motion are true, you're looking at 2 years in the state jail facility. Those are your two choices.
I want to show them.
All right. Why do we need for you to come here to follow the rules that the court has set in place for you? Why do we need to have this conversation when all you had to do was sign?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't intentionally mess I don't know if I had to fold it or what, but I was really sick. I'm throwing up, and
No, that's not what they tell me happened. They tell me you refused. It wasn't.
That's why I refused. I was really sick, and I had been a sick call, but they wouldn't call me out.
No, I don't believe you. And let me just tell you why I don't believe you. If a program has been ordered and you're sick and they tell you, oh, we need to see you today, what you tell them is like, I'm sorry, I think I have COVID. I can't see you today. I'm very interested in your program and I know the judge has ordered and I want to be in it. But instead, you didn't do that. So don't come to me telling me stories that make absolutely no sense. Nobody does that in the real world. So when I order something, you need to follow through. If you don't want to follow through, let us know. We'll move on to the next person. I do remember the names and faces of everybody that I sent to prison. But if you wish to go to prison and be done with this, I will send you. And guess what? I'll move on to the next person and see if they would like to be in programs that are presented for them. All right. Ms. Abrams, is felony drug court willing to accept her? All right, you're going to felony drug court.
Now she tries to play the mental health card. But here's the problem. Courts hear that excuse every single day, and it doesn't mean much when your actions scream irresponsibility. Judge Boyd even dropped that brutal line about tattoos. Don't waste your skin on people you'll block in 6 months. Tattoo your kids' names instead. That's a reality check most people need to hear, but she just sat there, completely missing the point. And then the earbuds. In court. I mean, come on. She probably thought she was being quirky, but in reality, it was flat out disrespectful. From a judge's perspective, decorum matters, and something like that can be treated as disruptive under contempt rules. What she doesn't get is she's not just hurting herself here, she's wasting opportunities other people would kill for. And this isn't just a case of making mistakes anymore. She's literally turned her whole hearing into a circus. And the sad part? She's